Internet romance scamming has been going on for some time. But what is relatively new is that these scammers are now targeting African women in the diaspora. Women like me that are in their middle ages or older, who they believe are single, divorced, separated, and very desperate and in need of love. So the purpose of this video is to create awareness about what is going on now, how these people are trying to scam us, so that we are all aware. And if you have a friend that has been approached by a man in internet, you can also alert her about it, because this problem is growing rapidly. Most women that are around my age or older get at least 10 Facebook requests, sometimes even in a day, depending on how active you are on Facebook. Young people that will just pop up and start writing you, hello darling, I love you, and all that. So we have to address this topic and be on the alert, because quite a few women have been scammed already. It's just that they are too ashamed to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please press the subscribe and notification button, because I post frequent videos and I try to address issues that are hidden under the carpet. This internet scamming is really a very bad thing, because by the time these scammers have dealt with you, they have not only taken your money, but often left you broken-hearted. Because these men, they're really good at what they do. They can spend the whole day chatting with you, writing you messages, hello, how was your day, how are you feeling, motivating you, talking to you. They really make these women feel good, so that they can scam them out of their money. They say a lot of wonderful things. And these people, they have manuals and handbook where they write down all the tricks and all the things they should use to win these women over, to be able to scam them. And 1 out of every 10 times, they are actually successful and get money out of the women. Don't just think about those big amounts they get when a woman will come out and cry, I was scammed of 250,000, 1 million. On the average, they scam women of about $1,600, $2,000. But put that together, in 2020 alone, these internet romance scammers scammed $340 million out of women. But now, they are beginning to target African women in the diaspora, because African women have not yet come to realize that this scamming really goes on. I mean, even though we know it goes on, we can't really fully understand that they are now also starting to scam us. Because before, these scammers will say, yeah, you know, we're doing it with the white people, we're taking their money from them. That's how they came to Africa. So it never really seemed to bother us that these people were causing so much damage, ruining women, ruining their lives. Many of these women were even taking loans to give to these men. But because it wasn't affecting us, we didn't really pay so much attention to it. But the truth is that now African women are being scammed. They meet these men online, and these men scam them for money. And many of these women don't even have this money. So they go around borrowing to bring this amount together to send to these men, only later to realize it's a scam. So we have to protect ourselves against this internet scamming before these people will heartlessly ruin us and take away the little we have, leaving us in debt. I've often asked myself, how come women allow themselves to be scammed? Because these men, they always present themselves with pictures where they are good looking. Very often, they even use fake pictures of white men or black men. Now, if a young, handsome man suddenly approaches you as a middle-aged woman, a woman in your late 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever, and says he just saw your profile on Facebook or Instagram and fell madly in love with you, tell yourself the truth. Check it now. Is it possible? How would a young man leave all those young girls and come and fall in love with you just by seeing your profile picture? If you really tell yourself the truth, you wouldn't get caught up in this kind of scam. Even if the man is about your age and starts telling you a story how he's successful, a businessman, owns property or whatever, tell yourself the truth. How will somebody just see your picture, fall so madly in love with you, and then keep writing you the whole day, the whole time, as if he has nothing else to do? And even if he has nothing better to do, the fact that he feels you have so much time already should tell you that he thinks you are a desperate woman. So often we get into this scam because we don't tell ourselves the truth. And the second way, in fact, the major way to recognize an internet romance scam is when the man starts asking for money. Sometimes these men can wait for weeks before asking for money, months, or they may ask you after a few days. And they will come with all sorts of lies. They will tell you that they are coming to visit you in your country. Then you suddenly get a message they were stranded somewhere. They'll tell you they sent you a present. They'll suddenly tell you, yeah, they have a problem with customs somewhere. Some will tell you they are going into a pension, then they will come and stay with you. Then they'll tell you they have to pay some amount of money to get out of there. They will tell you that their parents are sick, they need a computer. There is no lie these men would not bring up just for you to send money to them. The instant someone you have never met claiming to love you ask you to send money, please block that person. He's a scammer. Also, you will notice that these men, when they contact you on Facebook or Instagram, they will quickly try to shift you. Doing Messenger, from there they want to WhatsApp you or find another way of communicating with you. This is because they are not only chatting with you, but many other women. And if they do it on an open platform, they will quickly be discovered or their account will be closed. So once they get you, immediately you notice that somebody is very quick to ask you your number or coming into your messenger box. Be very careful, that person may be a scammer. One called me and I said, why are you calling me? He even got aggressive. Why are you insulting me, a man? So they will use all methods, be very penetrant, keep trying to reach at you. So please, let's be very aware of this internet scam. It's happening, it is on the increase. Between 2019 and 2020, in America alone, there was a 50% increase. Same thing happening in Europe. Let us be aware of it. Be mindful about the people you meet in internet or dating sites. Be mindful about the way they quickly start shifting you to private communication over WhatsApp. Once they start asking for money, even if they start with small amounts, sister, is a scam. Run as fast as your legs can take you. Block that person off, because they'll come with all kinds of stories just for you to send money. And before you know it, you see yourself sending more and more money. As I said, the average woman is scammed out of at least 1,500 to 2,500 € or dollars. and they are now targeting black women. So let's be on the alert and let's warn our friends. If you see your friend trying to send money to anybody she met on the internet, advise her, show her videos. It's all over the net if you search. It's just that people are only talking about scamming white women. But now these people are beginning to scam us. And they don't only sit in Africa and countries like Nigeria and Ghana. Some of these groups, they are even sitting in Cyprus, Turkey, and India, different countries where they work as a group, trying to scam women. Then another dangerous thing they do is, after scamming you of your money, you are now owing in debt. They will now try to use you for money laundering. That is if they feel they have worked on you so much that you are so much in their hands. They can even tell you, I'll transfer you this amount of money, keep a part, then help me to give a part to so and so person. Then you may take that money to go and drop it off somewhere or to pay it in an account. You don't know that that is drugs money you are laundering or illegal money. And before you know it, you will find yourself in jail. Because now you are desperate, you are in debt, you don't have money. They will use you for their illegal activity. Then you start transferring money or going to drop money somewhere and you get caught. It has happened. Women have landed in prison because of this. And as I said, they are now targeting African women. So please, let's create awareness about this so that we don't fall victims to these scammers. Because they don't realize that we here in diaspora, a lot of us, we are suffering to get this money. And we don't even have this money. Often these women that are scammed are borrowing this money. And that's why I said I have to come out and make this video to create awareness about it. And for those scammers that are playing on the emotions of older women, you should really be ashamed of yourself. That is the lowest thing a man can do to get money. To scam a woman, even your mother's age, pretending to be in love for money, you should really be ashamed of yourself.